Yeah, viewers all over the world. For some of you that are seeing me for the first time, Ogbuefi Ezeana, ugochitubelu na Oraifite, I'm an ancient high priest. I'm onye isi nchụaja na ugochitubelu ọdịnala temple. Anyị na-agba afa mmiri ebi bụkwazi ọrụ mmụọ dị iche iche. Abụkwazi m onye isi nchụaja na ọdịnala Restoration Evangelical Mission, bụrụ onye mgbasa ozi ọdịnala Igbo. So you can call me a priest or an evangelist. I will answer. My mission is to help people live better life. N'ụbọchị taa n'oge awa nke eziokwu, isiokwu anyị ji bịa taa bụ my advice to the depressed, ndị ike gwụrụ. Ọ gbasiri Chukwu na ya ihe mma akụzi taata bụ ka m gbaa ndị ọnọdụ ha dị ana ume, ndị givegoro up, maọbụ ndị na-achị give up, maọbụ ndị feel n'ụwa nke ha ekpome na nke ha agwụgwọ. I began today with message of hope. My admonition today bụ ka m gwa gị na ọ ga-adịrị gị mma Nwachukwu. Gwakwa gị never to give up. Giving up is a coward act. In anything you are passing through on here on earth, never consider quitting. Quitters are cowards. In anything you are doing, as long as you remain on the right path, even if you are not getting result at the moment, my brother, my sister, never consider quitting. One thing that is very common among the successful people is power of consistency. I'm not here in a past too. The only way I will ask you to do a revise is when you are not on the right track. Yes, because if you are in Onitsha, you want to go to Abuja, and you follow Asaba, reach Benin, you have already missed road. You are going to Lagos. But if you are going to Abuja, yes, you are already in Edo. Yes, Gaba Ibira. Sieba Gaba Egala Okoki, you are on the right path, or like Abuja Kinaka. So if you are not on the right track, I will ask you to do a return. But once you are on the right track and you have done everything necessary, but you have not seen results yet, don't give up. And what the reason those things is here, man. Maybe you are so much indebted in the spiritual realm, and those debts must be paid before you be worthy for more blessings. Yes. So I'm only under the influence of my voice right now. Count yourself lucky. I'm sure that many people will be liberated by this voice. Many people will be liberated. Bandage will fall for your eyes. If you only can pay attention, give me a little time. This message will not be long. Before we dive into today's lecture, important announcement. We are in the month of November. Our monthly ritual for the group is still ongoing. You can join us anywhere you are all over the world. The distance is never a barrier, and all the temple. This show to go in my temple. Go for all over the world. The friends of the temple, the children of the temple, the members of the Restoration Evangelical Mission and Consecrated Group. The last day of the month, I get a minute to Aja. Then we proceed back to the temple, offer sacrifices to entities of powers. Then, eventually, one day to Makanaja carried all. So, I want to show you a monthly ritual. Mommy talk about family. Mobudo, what I do, Jomia. WhatsApp number getting what I'm 0805 78 37 672. I repeat 0805 78 37 672. In a screen, you have numbers on a screen. Now, let's dive into today's lecture. I'm welcoming each and every one of you in today's program. During the online, Asem Kachukwu Kepri Mihini Negoziono. Karabundiri nege share message. I invite your friends to hear from the horse's mouth. Asking ka message unu ga nota. Budi ihe ga atono na abu na ha chukwu okike nke pụrụ ime ihe no ike ni si n'aka ya bịa. Yeah, guys, then let's dive into today's lecture. I'm here today to address NS seekers only. Those people that are depressed. Only depressed. Now, if you don't Google, only depressed. Or tag the person. Let me explain so many things about life in creation. I want to like digress some certain things in my teaching. And when we can carry everybody along. And then I like to use high spiritual statements so that that higher level of vibration will no longer be able to follow. So I'm trying to use the simplest terms for you to understand. This world is beyond what you can perceive in this gross material. And note that the natural laws abroad for the Christmas, they will never give you what you do not deserve. And with the natural laws that governs this universe. Once you want to be a beneficiary of the goodness of Chukwu Okike, you have to key into the natural laws. So that key so we and when that Jelun Chukwu na agadi de matata bobosi ori na agadi de mano bosi ori and then all ndo here for basalu sowing and reaping. Agwabugongi in my previous lecture that there were law of homogeneous species, were laws of attraction. Yes, were laws of sowing and reaping, and so many other laws. I would not like to go into details today because it's not what we are teaching today. So, but what I can tell you is that whenever you have done all the needful, if you are confused on which way to follow, you become confused. You are depressed. Maybe because of the predicaments, negative predicaments you have passed through. That is have already weighed you down. Never you consider taking your life. Taking your life is an abominable act. In creation, you are not permitted to destroy what you cannot create. No one on earth can create life in earnest. Therefore, you are not permitted in creation to destroy life which you cannot create. It's beyond you. And understand, I have said it before and I will keep saying it till your people understand it. In your life on earth, you are not here on earth alone. Every human being here on earth have this cross of equal arms. Meaning, your life on earth has vertical and horizontal. Have horizontal aspects and vertical aspects. They are all equal. That is why some people will be talking about cross of equal arms. Now, what I want to tell you is this. How your existence concern the supernatural forces. Yes, let me put it this way. Supernatural forces, the entities of powers. How your existence concern all the realms, kingdoms. To your life here on earth, we are basagin more presenter. Now, to your existences, we are basagin and madi vertical. So you are not here on earth to live your life. Your life has so many meaning and effect on others, whether negative lifestyle or positive lifestyle. So honorable asena otu akadota man uzuo on. So your negative lifestyle here on earth has effect on other human beings that have to come across you or have relation with you. Living an upright lifestyle with positive vibration has also a link how it affects you and your spiritual forces in the spiritual realm. So be mindful of your existence. Be mindful of the lifestyle, knowing fully well that your lifestyle you are living today has a way of affecting you and others. Therefore, don't think that your life, you are the owner of your life and you can do as you wish. Yes, you are the owner of your life to some extent, because in the gross material you are in charge, but in the right sense you are not the owner. Yes, but on earth you are in charge, and whatever you use that your life on earth to do, you give account of it. That's to show you that you are not solely the owner. You are only given opportunity, privileged to make use of your life on earth for the betterment of the entire creation. So if you utilize it well, you reap the fruit of your goodies. If you utilize it bad, then you face the consequence. Now let me tell you, never you contemplate taking your life, because you are not permitted to do so. And note that living a reckless lifestyle or taking your life have negative impact on other people vertically looking up to you. It can cause depression, it can cause so many other things, it can cause sickness, it can cause losing hope to other people looking up to you. It could be your siblings, it could be your loved ones. So if you understand the collateral damage of doing such thing, you desist from doing so, knowing fully well that your life on earth has a way it affects others. So you always like to live a exemplary life, be a role model, so that people will be able to emulate you for good. Because as your Eze-Ana, your good work and their evil work will follow you into the next reign. No one more. Yes. How you live your life here on earth plays a role in determining how your future will be. So if you want better future, begin now to live a positive lifestyle in order to create how your future will be. Man is architect of his own problems. So what I can tell you is that, first of all, find out if you are on the right track, because you can't continually doing wrong thing over and over time and expect different results. If you are not sowing a good seed, you never expect to reap another thing. Galatians 6 verse 7 says that, I quote, God can never be mocked. Whatever you sow, so shall you reap. There is no Jupiter on earth that will make you to plant corn and you pray, do fasting, do all the meditation, do all the spiritual exercise that will make that corn to turn and become mango and bear fruit of mango. It's not possible in creation. You know why? Because it's not what you sow in creation. What you planted, what you sow in creation is corn. So therefore, you will reap corn in return. This time around, the law of homogeneous species and laws of attraction will ensure that you reap what you sow in multiple fold. That is why, if you plant a seed of corn, believe in me, you will reap multiple seeds of corn in return. So if you sow badness in creation, negative vibrations, be ready to receive negative vibration, badness in return, in multitude in multiple fold. So the same thing, if you sow goodies in creation, positive vibrations, be rest assured that positive vibrations, goodies will return in multiple fold to you. That is natural laws. There is nothing you can do about it. If I'm giving you this message for you to understand how things work in creation, and if you understand it, you know that how your future will be is in your hands. So if you like better future, begin now, as you're hearing my voice, to begin to do the right thing. By the special grace of Chukwu, I have been permitted to write a books, yes, but we will take it one after the other, in order to guide human beings here on earth, for them to understand the primary purpose why you are here. The first book we are working on, very soon it will be out. It's already on the finishing stage. The title of that book is Why Man Was Created. So when that book comes out, make sure you have it, because it will clear your doubt and it will catapult you from point A to point B. In fact, that book is the compendium of the entire things and knowledge you need to know on earth and the purpose why you are here. So it is a must read if you really want to catapult yourself to higher level. Yes, it's a combination of some of my teachings, special teachings. So be getting ready to get your own copy. That book will come in soft copy and hard copy. So once we are done, you will be ready to get one. What I can tell you is that if you understand how things work in creation, you will never put yourself in a mess that will ever make you to consider taking your life or going into depression. I can never go to depression because I understand how things work. I understand that man is the architect of his own problem. I understand because if tomorrow, if you want your tomorrow to be blissful, you want your tomorrow to be nice, to be good, you work it out today. That is what I want to tell you. Now, don't allow any challenges, because without being challenged, yes, without winning, you cannot be a champion. Yes, you cannot move to the next level in life without passing an exam. Without challenge, there won't be any champion. Yes. So if you really want to move to the next level of life, you will be examined and you pass before you will be allowed to move to the next level. In creation, there is what is called steps of life. And the steps of life, for your own benefit, you are not permitted in creation to jump steps. We must be taking it one after the other. If you are walking down your staircase and you decide to jump some steps, you are putting yourself to danger. You might injure yourself. But walking on your staircase is one step at a go, step by step by step. And at a certain time, you will be at the particular height you want to be. So even if you are working hard now, you are not seeing results, don't give up. I can tell you there is reason why those things are happening. Assuming you are on the right track, make sure you have your great mentor you are following, somebody that will be your spiritual father or spiritual mother, somebody that will be guiding you step by step, have their time for you. If you have not gotten one, ask your chi, your forces, to guide you on the right person to follow as your spiritual father or spiritual director. Once you get that one, that person will be relating, that will be sharing your life experiences with. The person will be able to guide you step by step. Now, once you are sure that you are on the right place, yes, right track, and you have done all the needful, expecting your life to change, expecting your life experiences in all ramifications to change, and nothing changes. Maybe you are still suffering, you are still living below normal, then something is wrong. Now, if you are experiencing such a thing, what you must ask yourself, am I on the right track? If the answer is yes, then keep doing good, because it simply means that you must have been indebted massively in your previous earth life or in your present earth life, because life is continuous. Ndodogando onye amutara omutu ibie, it continually coming and going. Now, if you in your previous earth life there is so much debt that is carried away, carried forward to this present earth life, that thing is still there waiting for you to pay for your debts. Nobody will pay it for you. There is no Messiah that will die or pay any price because of you. No, you pay it yourself. Now, don't believe that anybody paid the price, died on the cross because of your sin. No. Now you committed this dastardly act in your life existence, so you will be the one that will clear the mess. Don't allow supernatural forces to clear your mess for you, because it will be very hurtful. But so that's why I'm advising you to clear your mess yourself, so that it will be mild on you. So when you have committed those dastardly acts in the previous earth lives, you are massively indebted. So what you need to do in the present earth life, to remember those indebtedness will be carried over. So whenever you are doing good now, you are paying the price. The indebtedness will be reducing gradually. So when you are doing good things, keep doing it happily. Stop blaming anybody. Nobody is responsible for what you are passing through. If you did not deserve what is coming to you, it won't come to you. There is a reason why the creation permitted that thing to happen to you. Maybe they are using someone else to as a chastisement. So whatever you are passing through, those challenges of life, accept them with full chest, because there is nothing you can do. Why living a good life? When you are facing challenges of life, never you consider following shortcut, because there is so much danger in following shortcut. Following shortcut or dwelling in iniquities, keep doing badness, will only multiply your punishment and your debt. So what you have to do is, so he kwesịrị ime bụ onye a na-agwa ibi ọ na-eto afọ ọgbọnwụ na-ekwu ọnụ. So when you have become so much indebted in spiritual realm for all you have committed in your previous earth life, this earth life now is an opportunity for you to remedy what you have done in the past wrongly. So what you have to do is to keep on doing good, so that you will be able to pay all up your debt at the record time. But if you refuse out of your own ignorance and selfishness to pay the debt of your previous earth life, you're only worsening your condition. So what I will ask you is, keep on using multiple keys. Chobaja, maybe saraka, maybe spiritual exercise, maybe restitution, maybe appeasement. Those things is many avenues you will be able to pay up your debt quickly Never get tired of being nice. Never get tired of showing love. N'ihe Chukwu kere eke. Yes. Never get tired of sacrificing. Never get tired of spiritual exercise or joyful activities. With this singular act of becoming a cause of joy to ihe Chukwu kere eke, help us to pay up our spiritual debt. Why you are working hard, you are not getting result is because you have so much burden, load of your previous earth life misdeeds. So if you really want to change things, what you have to do is to begin now. Keep doing something right. Keeping your thought pure. Keep striving for something noble. Keep living a good life. Keep showing love to Yechukwu. By so doing, you are paying gradually. Let me tell you what will shock you. If you are paying all the spiritual debt out of joyful activities, suffering and smiling, you are not blaming anybody. Let me tell you, once you are paying all the karma, paying off your spiritual debt, and you are doing it out of joy, knowing fully well that you don't have choice, that this is a debt you must pay yourself, it makes you to finish the payment at record time. But when you are passing through those challenges of life and they keep pointing accusing finger on other people, blaming others for your predicaments, you are making the matter worse. By so doing, because when you are pointing accusing finger on the wrong people, wrong person, you are burdening yourself the more, therefore incurring more debt and anger. You are making your matter worse. So I will advise you, stop blaming others for your predicament and shortcomings. Stop blaming others for whatever you are passing through. Even if you think that someone put you in that mess, is because that person must have been used by karma as to chastise you. Yes, what you are facing is chastisement. So there are some certain things, and at that point in time, it will seem that if you are praying, that your prayers is no longer hard. Sometimes if you're offering those sacrifices, you look as if your sacrifice is no more. They have any effect. Don't give up. Yes, but what I can tell you and advise you is, whenever you are passing through all those chastisement era, make sure you remain steadfast. Know that murmuring over your condition that is not palatable, murmuring, blaming others, will only bring more catastrophe, will only bring more punishment to you. Yes, because when you are pointing accusing finger on others, other three fingers are pointing at you. And maybe you are even pointing accusing finger on the wrong person. Let me tell you what happened in the book of Numbers. In the book of Numbers, where the Israelites, according to that allegorical story in the Bible, I have told you times without number that we have so many spiritual books, including Bible. Yes, Bible contains spirituality a bit, contain my stories a bit, contain histories a bit, and fictions. All these things is combination of human compilation. That is Bible. Then we have other books too that contain spirituality and my stories and rest of them too. So, but let me use this story in the Bible. You will learn something from it. This story goes this way. that now when the Israelites was passing the time of chastisement, so many things was not going the way they wanted it. Like that, they used to feel hunger when passing to the desert during the desert time. What did they experience? They experienced so many hardship. And at a stage, many of them began to start murmuring against their leader, against their Messiah, Moses. And they begin to say stuff like this. Instead of bringing us in this desert to buy, is it not better you take us back to Egypt, where we even enjoying eating and dining? At least we are not lacking anything. When they began to murmur and blaming Moses, their leader, the insubordinate was like on the increase. They were penalized because of that triggered the anger of Umumu. And we were told in that story that snakes came out from nowhere and began to bite them. Many of them lost their life. At a stage, it became too much, unbearable. Seeing his people dying, Moses, as a leader, he cried unto Lord. Cried unto God. And called Chukwuokepurimihenine in Osikwuome of no metro no bin and digging and any Madi Kerek and Anani. Chukwuoke in his infinite mercy now call Moses, their leader, their Messiah. Moses, I've had their prayers and supplication. Because of you, you remain faithful to me. Because of you, I'm going to show mercy to your people. He now instructed Moses to go and mold a snake, a resemblance of what is their challenge, what is bringing their death. Snake, remember, snake is what normally beat them and give them sickness, which always result to their death. Now, Chukwuoke want to use something similar, an image similar to what they are passing through to save them. And now ask Moses to mold the snake and hug it up. That whoever that listened to me, whoever that obeyed the instruction given to you in respect to my command and look to that snake with love, that even if the snake have bitten the person looked there with faith that the person will be healed. And that is exactly what happened. So what am I saying? That what they are passing through today is a challenge which you accepted, knowing fully well that your work is not doing partial. Some people will be saying, God is like you have forgotten me, like you have doing partial. No! God is like you love some people and hate some people. No! True work is love in itself. So, whenever you see this kind of thing, you're telling them to pay attention. And by paying attention, they will be liberated. I don't know what you are passing through. But whatever you are passing through, learn that those challenges you are facing now is tribulation. And is a kind of chastisement that if you can endure, remain consistent, it's just a matter of time. You will pay all your spiritual debts. And continually sowing good seed. That good seed you sow now will soon begin to germinate and bear more goodies to you. So don't consider taking your life. Remain consistent. Keep doing good. I can tell you, sooner or later, you pay all your spiritual debt and you'll be free once again. Don't allow anybody that will misguide you to follow the widest path, telling you that there is no suffering anywhere. No. As long as you are in this gross material world, and with seasons in life, and with Harmattan season, and with dry season, even the trees around field seeds, and with rainy season, time of abundance. So expect this 3 seasons in your life. As you are doing this, may Chukwuoke bless you. WhatsApp number you take to get me. I cannot say everything now here in a single message because I don't want this message to be too long. WhatsApp number is 0805 08057837672. 08057837672. Let us pray. Ekwem na Chineke. Ekwem na ọ dị ihe siri m ike nke Chineke na-apụghị izi m ụzọ m ga-esi lụgbuo ya, n'ihi na ọ mazuru ihe niile. Obi m siri ike na Chineke emeworo m ya. Ya gazie. May the blessing of Chukwu oke pụrụ ime ihe niile be with you all. May the God of Africa bless you abundantly now and forevermore. Ya gazie. Udo dịrị unu.